Hey everyone, I'm here with Duffy. He's one of the coolest guys ever. Fashion Week, anywhere, anything doing hair. We're backstage at Custo Barcelona for Cutler and Redken. And first of all, I just want to talk to Duffy because he's just the coolest guy. An unsung hero in our industry. A lot of people don't know who you are. Why is that?
I don't know.
I know, a stumper. First question's a stumper.
I guess maybe because I work too much and don't get to go out and meet people.
Well, I mean, he's also obviously European, and you're based. Are you based in London?
I'm based between both. I'm based between here and London. I have a house in London and a house here. And I spend a lot of time on an aeroplane, as I think most of us do. And I don't know. I guess I guess I've been around a bit, but probably not as much as most.
Well, that's it. Tell us a little bit about who you are, because the modern salon audience wants to know who Duffy is. I talk about you all the time. We write about you. We just want to know who you are, like the kinds of things you do.
Who am I? I am an English kid, grew up with two brothers, grew up in London, trained at Vidal Sassoon when I left school when I was 15, started at Vidal Sassoon, and then spent time in London working in the fashion industry, assisting a lot of people I admired, a lot of great people, people that are still working today that have become friends, and then progressed slowly, got an agent, came to New York, discovered Paris, and I guess ended up here during Fashion Week, which is where we are.
You do a lot of Fashion Week. Do you do ads as well? Are you doing a lot of editorial?
I do a lot of editorial. Most of what I do is editorial and advertising. Obviously, the shows are when the shows are. The rest of the year is, cosmetic advertising, hair advertising, fashion advertising. There's a few photographers I work with continuously, which is nice. You get to build up a relationship and I suppose a creative process.
And that's what I mean. He is an unsung hero. He is somebody who's done a ton of work, and you're not always getting credited. So it's kind of nice to see who this guy is and the kinds of things he's done. Now, we were talking about his beard because I was rubbing his beard for good luck. What is the story with this? How long have you been growing it? How do you maintain it so beautifully? And is that your natural color?
Yes, this is me. I had it all my life since I was 17. It's a family thing. My brothers, my father, my uncles. No reason, just hereditary, I guess. It's a hereditary disease.
Disease, it's a good disease, and he's got long, fabulous hair. He's just the coolest guy. Okay, so let's talk about what you're doing here at Custo Barcelona. You're doing men and women.
We've lost our model.
And our model ran away. Are there any guys here? Are there any male models?
We've got 20 girls, 10 guys. The guys, kind of similar to last season, kind of surfery, skate kind of vibe, quite dry, rough texture, a little kind of raw. There's nothing kind of finished about the guys. They want them to look young and cool and fresh, I guess, with a sort of beachy roughness to them. So drying the hair out with a lot of alcohol, and then just working with texture with like a molding paste. There's a really great molding paste that we're working with.
You can shout out the names. Our audience loves this. What?
Okay. The main product we're using with both the guys and the girls is the Guts, number 10. For me, it gives you a really raw, dry feeling to the hair. There's lots of alcohol in it. A lot of the products in the range have things that are good for the hair, which sometimes is great and sometimes doesn't work so well. When you want something really raw and finished, I think the more alcohol you have in a product, the better. So I work with Guts a lot. Overload the hair with the product, really dry it in until it dries it out, and then start to use heat. So we're using a curling iron with the girls to create a waved texture. Very, very simple. Last season was really intense. It was braids and texture and sculpture. This season's very loose and effortless. They wanted an ease to the girl. They wanted kind of an effortless...
And here she is. Our girl has arrived. So she needed a bite to eat. Hang on. So fill us in on what you did here.
So basically we're just working with, like I said, a little spritz of water, loads of Guts through the hair, dry it in, drying to a center parting, very, very flat. Then we're working with a medium-sized barrel tong, just working alternate sections to create this really loose wave texture. The dryness you can see from the Guts you're getting is this kind of broken looseness. And then finally we're taking a fringe section, which is a European word for bangs, I'm afraid, but I'm so stuck at saying fringe. Taking a fringe section, just turn your head sideways for me, and then just braiding it away into the side, just for this slight 70s edge. So keeping one side of the face clean and the other side kind of covered.
It's gorgeous. I can't wait to see it on the runway. Good job. It's so nice spending time with you. You're a very
Lovely
cool
to
guy.
see you.
All right, great. Thanks a lot.
For your time.